Route 611 in northeast Pennsylvania runs all the way from Coolbaugh Township down to Philadelphia. We took a ride down the segment that runs along the Delaware River to 3rd Street in Bethlehem to visit the Social Still, a distillery right across the way from the Sands Casino that's built in a 1920s bank. It's a fascinating place. Check it out. We were tipped off by Elaine Pavinsky, the owner of Franklin Hill Vineyards, earlier this month to her son Adam's relatively new distillery, the Social Still, in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. For us, the quickest route there made for the most mundane, so we ventured slightly out of our way to travel along Route 611, which runs all the way from Coolbaugh Township to Philadelphia. Route 611 spans through 5 counties and includes views of the Delaware River and its canal, an abandoned railroad line, and historic towns such as the Delaware Water Gap. Space doesn't permit mention of all that it provides, but it's a well-enjoyed trek by motorcyclists for some of its serene passages along the way. We dropped off 611 in Easton and made our way to 412 in Bethlehem to catch a view of the Sands Casino and the Steel Stacks, now an art venue built among the now defunct site of the Bethlehem Steel Company. Concerts and festivals are plenty in the area, and today was no exception, which was to our advantage. Our destination did not have its normal crowd, which allowed us some extra time with Adam during this visit. Brimming with enthusiasm, owner Adam Flatt carefully tended to our questions as we sat at the bar in this historic building with a flight of vodka, gin, a rye, and a coffee-infused bourbon. Standing firmly on 3rd Street, the former Gastoni Savings and Trust building of the 1920s, owned by the late Rossi Gastoni, is now the home of some of the best spirits we've tasted. This stately structure was meticulously renovated to strict codes in order for it to qualify on the National Register of Historic Places. Adam's explanation of the effort that it took was enough to exhaust us just thinking about it. We ordered something light from a menu more thorough than we expected as we sipped and discussed distilling techniques with Adam. When we were ready to go, Adam intercepted us on the way out and with little effort had us eagerly accepting his invitation to a private tour of the place. We ventured down into the old basement to see where the fermentation takes place. We saw how they labeled the bottles and came across a table of half-empties where the staff would experiment with their ideas for future products. Adam explained the growing need for space in his aging whiskeys, and he has utilized every place he had. There was one room of barrels he keeps sealed off, and when we walked inside, we were nearly knocked off our feet by the fumes. It was a pleasant smell, but of such strength it would affect your eyes as well. Probably the most fascinating room was the bank vault, where he set up a table and chairs for visitors as you sat among aging whiskeys. The door to the vault was as sturdy looking as the rest of the building. Adam said his vodka is distilled 8 times and mixed with the good water from the Bethlehem water supply. It is one of the best vodkas we've ever tasted. His willingness to go the extra distance with his work also showed in his gin and the 2 whiskeys we tried, along with the medals they've won. The most unique to us was the Barista Bourbon, a bourbon with Nicaraguan and Ethiopian coffee beans, cold soaked before it's bottled. We brought a bottle of Barista and the vodka home and plan on being back there soon. We took a lazy ride back up north along 611, following the Delaware with a sense of satisfaction from this good trip. And there it is. We hope you enjoyed it. Adam was great to talk with. Route 611 is never a disappointment, so Hit the subscribe button. The season's winding down for us a little bit here in the Northeast, but we're trying to get to as many places as possible before the snow and ice. So take care, and we'll be seeing you down the road. 8 times. Wow.